Old bones give up their secrets. Hands tied in front, shot by firing squad, dumped in mass graves up to 6 meters deep. Most here were suspected leftists, condemned to die by military judges between 1939 and 1956, the first half of General Franco's dictatorship. Now, forensic archaeologists and anthropologists are trying to match remains to names and return them to surviving relatives.
I'm ashamed that in this country there are still so many mass graves to be exhumed. This is a question of human rights, and here, crimes against humanity have been committed. This is about democracy.
It's been 43 years since Franco died, and so it's very difficult to comprehend why there's never been a coordinated effort by any government since then to exhume and identify tens of thousands of victims of his regime. In part, it seems due to lack of funds, in part due to lack of political will. Only after Franco's rule ended, family members dared to mark some of the mass graves. Painted tiles to honour peasant farmers, bricklayers and teachers buried below. Much of the excavation and identification is based on the research of local historian VICENT GABARDA. He unearthed Franco-era registers listing almost 2,300 execution victims buried in more than 100 mass graves.
If we don't get all the hidden information out into the open, then wounds will get deeper. We have to bring out the dirt so the wounds can be cleaned and then heal.
This is a farewell letter from one of the dead to his parents shortly before he faced the firing squad.
I'm not a thief or a murderer. Please raise my daughter as the child of an honest working man.
José PEIRO was executed in Paterna in November 1939, 8 months after the Civil War ended. He was a bus driver and member of the Socialist Labour Union, UGT. His only child, PEPITA, was just a toddler.
All things considered, I can't say I had a bitter childhood, but something was always missing, and I have just had to live with that loss and with that pain.
PEPITA hopes her father's remains can be formally identified within weeks.
I hope he is there, and I hope my arms can do what my mother wanted, to pick him and bring him home and bury him next to my mother. That's what she must have wanted.
She, like thousands of other families, is waiting to reclaim these damp bones. Loved ones waiting to go home. Karl Penhaul, Al Jazeera, Paterna, Spain.